Good morning. It is Tuesday, July 19th. We're 90 days out from
here.
October 17th. And it's Meet with Nate Day. It's here.
It is.
It's
finally here.
We bought the domain, Zoe, I don't know, a handful of years ago. And for a while, it was just pointing to Fogo de Chao. So if you did want to have a meeting with Nate, you could book a table anywhere in the world, and he'd probably find you because he loves Brazilian barbecue. That being said, when
It's a beacon.
our dear Camille put together this event that we're going to today at Gunstock from 3 to 7. And I'll say this, and I have clearance from the authorities on high. If you've signed up and something came up, we understand that. If you didn't sign up and you're like, oh, I wish I had signed up, we want you to meander that way. We do ask that you still abide by the rules that were in place, and it was a agent and staff member event +1. And we also appreciate that there's probably going to be some kerfuffles with babysitters, and there might be a couple of +2s. But we're asking you gracefully to try to adhere to the +1 to the best of your ability. And if you miss the sign up and you're thinking there's no possible way they'll ever let me in, we love you. We'll let you in. We're going to ask in the future that, when we have a sign up hanging out for 45 days, push play. That's all. So in the interest of...
We do not have bouncers at the door, however. We do have name tags.
No, we have...
But no bouncers at the
we
door,
do have
so I think you'll be fine.
We have a guy that plays hockey and does financing for people. But I feel like he'll be manning the beer tent or the beer tents or...
I think he's
God
busy.
bless Brad.
Yeah.
I trust, obviously, our friends at Gunstock are going to be manning the grill, but I feel like Brad can't help himself. He goes into dad mode.
Excuse me, guys.
Yeah, and he and I pulled in together, and I saw him coming in. He's full shorts, flip flop. He's ready to go.
He's ready.
So Meet with Nate. That's today. That is at Gunstock from 3 to 7, and we do know that it is it's tasty out right now, and it's going to get tastier as it goes. So I would ask that you make sure that you hydrate in the most professional and adult ways while you're there. Make sure you go Cocktini. Water, maybe, Cocktini, because we want everybody to arrive home safely. And, of course, don't get
I
sick.
think we should have a pretty solid ratio of that.
You're like, no, these seltzers are different. If I have 13, I'll be hydrated. No, you'll be probably...
No, that's really...
We'll have to pour you into a Luber and send you home to all stretches of the earth. So I know we have a lot of people coming from a lot of different areas. We're just going to ask you to drive safely and consume responsibly. There, it's been said. But we will see you at 2:59 sharp at Gunstock. And I think it's going to be amazing to finally see everybody in one spot. I think we have a head count-ish of about 250 that have checked in.
I think 250 plus.
Yeah. So that's pretty good for a Tuesday afternoon. So we're looking forward to that. We, of course, are heading into Ignite. That is at 9 o'clock in the Portsmouth classroom and on KWikstart.com. We've been doing all the lead things. Get the lead, pet the lead, feed the lead. Keep the lead was yesterday, and follow up with the lead is today. Because you can get the leads and stare at them, or you can do something with them. So we're going to talk about lead follow-up today, which is hyper important. And then, of course, conversations and scripts practice. That's at 11 o'clock. That is on KellerTV.com. Is that Keller TV or my office?
Yes, Keller TV.
Yes, both. We're going to simulcast.
Yes, all of it.
Yeah. So Keller
TV. It's Keller TV.
I appreciate that. So KellerTV.com at 11 o'clock for scripts. And when you're thinking, my scripts are great, I'm going to ask you this. We're going to stress test how great your scripts are. If your scripts are through the roof, phenomenal, and then we go over to your whiteboard and you've got active listings, signed listings, pending listings, and it's a lot of zeros or low numbers,
Or like
maybe
nice
there's some
blank
conversations
whiteboard.
to work on.
It's
Yeah.
very clean. Yeah.
If you're just getting started, you just landed, welcome. We'll see you at Meet Day today. And if you just landed and you're like, I don't really know what to say, what we've been hearing in Ignite a lot is, I don't want to be salesy, Zoe. There's no need to be salesy. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. You can talk about what they did for the 4th of July. You could, my hot topic right now, pun intended for the weather today, my hot topic right now is your Eversource bill is about to explode if you live in New Hampshire. If you got friends in New Hampshire that are Eversource customers, do they know that the rates are going to go through the roof? And making a phone call like that. Simple things just to get on the phone with people and break the ice. Eventually what's going to come up, how's work? I'm going to ask Zoe how Dunder Mifflin is. She's going to say, it's boring, and maybe she wants to get into real estate. I remember that. Then she'll say, how's real estate, Tim? I'm so glad you asked. And you take it from there, and you have the conversations about how many families you want to help and who do they know that you should know and all the things. So that's at 11 o'clock today. Keller TV. 1 o'clock, Market Your Listings Like a Boss in Command. That is taking place on KW Connect. Summer of Shift is Keller Williams New England. That will be recorded. There is a Keller Williams New England YouTube page, just so you know. Those will be recorded because I trust by 1:59 you're going to be in said vehicle driving to said mountain for said meat sticks. Nitrate sticks. Do we call the hot dogs nitrate sticks? I think we call them I call them nitrate sticks. No?
I don't know. I tap out of that one. Nope.
Yeah, a banana is a potassium wand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
And a hot dog is a nitrate stick. Yeah. Get them confused sometimes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mix that up.
Here's how you know. Here's how you know if it's
source of potassium.
Yeah, it's a doppelganger. If you see Nathan Dickey in the wild and he's not carrying said iPad and said potassium wand, it's not him. If you see Nate at any national event, if he's at Family or Mega, check the backpack. He's like Donkey Kong. If there's not a banana with him, it's not him. Yeah.
Bring the snacks.
1,000% not him.
Prevent those cramps.
Yeah, actually,
cramps walking around at Mega Camp.
Mark King was talking about that yesterday. Mark King and Jason Abrams yesterday talking about Mega Camp, which is coming up August 23, 24. There's digital tickets for $129. There's in-person tickets for $649. You have to either fly, drive, or walk there, so don't forget about travel. And then there's hotel and stuff, but it's $649 for your conference ticket. You'll have all the digital assets for usually 60 days past that, so you're looking into the end of October to have all the stuff from all the things. If you're joining us in person, do know, if this is your first time going to one of our national initiatives, they turn the main room down to about 28. While Gary's talking, you could skate to the back of the room to get a cup of water. So they do that to keep you awake. They do that because a lot of humans in the same space. And family reunion is going to be closer to the high teens. I trust August in Austin is going to be around 10,000 people-ish. Still a big room. Still might be the biggest room you've ever been with a whole bunch of humans. So they do dial it down. So if you are meek, if you're not buoyant like myself, if you are meek, you might want to bring some sort of a shawl / Afghanistan to wrap around your shoulders to make sure that you're okay. If Nana knit you something,
layers.
Bring it with.
Those
yes.
AC layers.
And there's always obviously a red store out on the floor where they're selling said Snuggies as well, because people will buy windbreakers just to sit in the room to listen to Gary talk to the people about the stuff. Just a thought. That's coming up. And then of course
you don't need it for today. So you don't need that for
I don't.
today.
I don't think you need.
You'll be just fine.
Yeah, you need probably just water, and
Maybe
sunscreen
a hat,
for today.
Sunscreen, yeah.
I was gonna ask you, where do you get your glasses? We're going off topic. I know everyone's shocked. Where do you get your glasses?
Where do I get my glasses?
You do Warby Parker?
Gosh, I'm so glad you asked.
So it's like we set this up. Trust me, there's no pregame for us guys. We just come in and hit play. Yeah, go ahead.
So my glasses, the real ones that help me see.
Yeah.
I get from iLook, I believe, it's called, on Congress Street in Portsmouth. She's amazing. She's been there forever.
Oh, you told me about her. Okay.
Just fantastic.
Okay.
The sunglasses are a hodgepodge, like all over the map, you name it. These bad boys.
Those are super dorky. I like those a lot.
Are super dorky. They are my blue light glasses. Right?
Okay.
So I wear contacts. I do actually wear glasses, but right now I'm wearing contacts and the glasses. I know, mind blown. And what? I have tested it before, because when I forget these at some office or another as we're traveling around, it's happened.
Yeah.
And then the next day I have to, I'm doing all of my things. We're on the calls. I'm on the Zooms for hours a day.
Yeah.
And it is exhausting, absolutely exhausting. The Zoom fatigue is so real. Yeah. So anyway, when you're looking at your new glasses and you're getting the clip-on things, get the blue light.
The clip-on things?
The blue light.
You knew where I was going. Yeah.
Because I know where we're going with this.
Yeah. So I'm going to my people are over in Deerfield. It's Northeast Eye Care. As somebody already put in the chat, not a sponsor yet.
And this is not a sponsored.
Nor is Simply Cranberry, but we're getting there because of my senility. I'm going to get a cranberry juice sponsor if it kills me. People of a certain age. Anyway, so that being said, I am going to take my prescription from my friends over there at Northeast, and I'm going to go to Pear. So my sister got them.
Oh yes.
So yeah, like I was inclined before to go to Warby Parker. They've always been amazing. I know Susanna's a huge fan. So Pear, you can clip on stuff. Now you're thinking, oh my God, he's going to get a pair of like base glasses and then accessorize to match his pocket squares. I'm not. All I want, because I have so many awesome pairs of Ray-Bans that I never wear anymore, because Grandpa Lindsay leaves the building and I feel like I have glasses on. I'm like, why am I squinting? Because you can't see because the sun's out. And I don't need these to live the life. Look at how beady my eyes are without glasses. I don't need these to live my life. These are literally for just reading. These are progressives. I'm good. I can, yeah, these are not.
So I am like blind. Like, watch out, everybody on the road. Like, Zoe can't see.
Yeah, no, like, see, I'm good. I'm
very
looking
real.
up at the TV on the wall, and I get CNBC on it. I can read the ticker. I can see the NASDAQ. I can see the Dow. All the things. It's when I get here.
What's your name again?
Yeah, it was like summer of 17. They started to shrink the beer menus on me, and I was like, something's amiss. So that's why I need to get progressives. I need new ones because I just know that I haven't been to an appointment for the eye doctor since I think I got my last pair when COVID had just started. They literally left them on the porch. They're like, they're available. Don't come inside. We'll hit you with a baseball bat and then spray you with Windex. So they just left them outside for me. So it's been
pretty
that
sure
long.
No one will steal them.
Yeah. So I'm starting to get like, bad returns on these. So I'm going to get those. But what I want to get them for is with Pear, you can accessorize should you choose to. And I might. But you can definitely get polarized lenses to clip over the top.
Yeah.
And then just take them off. And I'm good. But then I went on their website today.
Oh, no.
And, well, no, you can still do that. But now, those bastards, what they're doing now is you can buy the sunglasses that are unprescription and then click on prescriptions over the top, which I don't know. That seems...
That is super special.
Yeah, I don't know if I need that in my life. I don't, but yeah.
I mean, you can also go, which is what Bear does. He goes Warby Parker sunglasses, Warby Parker prescription sunglasses. Yeah. Okay. So he has like the special ones, and they're great. He loves them. Awesome.
We've bored everybody.
He also has the transitions. Like, this is
those
way too
are terrible. I love my father, God rest his soul, and the thing I will never forgive him for is he had on his Mike Ditka. If you're a football fan, you know who I'm talking about. He had on his Mike Ditka lenses, and they went transition. We have a picture from 1,000 years ago when the wife and I got married, and it's her parents, which are a sight to behold. I'll leave that out for the book. Us in the middle, and then my parents, and my dad's transitions. Like, yeah, it's such a bad look because his hair is all salt, as you can imagine. And he's got these dark, and you can just tell. You can tell between sunglasses and transitions. And you get into that weird when you hit the lobby and they start to defog. And you're like, what is happening right now? It's not a good look. All old people, speaking to myself and my people, don't buy those anymore.
Well, you can talk to your fellow old person when you next see Bear, and you can discuss that with him. I leave that to you.
His transition?
Forever since I met him. It's been like way over a decade.
It's not a good. And he's a good looking guy, but that's not a good look. Not a good look. He's doing himself a disservice. Reminder as well.
I'll let his peers tell him.
What's that?
I'll let his peers tell him.
Yes. I'll see him. I'll see him at the bingo hall. I'll sit next to him with the blotters. Yeah. So one other thing, if you are wondering, when we talk about all the big things that you could do, obviously there's Mega that's coming in Austin, and we appreciate that. If you've got kids going back to college, it's not perfectly. None of them are perfectly timed. They're just never going to be. And I will say this much, and I'm not telling you not to go. I'll tell you this much though: Mega Camp is always in Austin. That event will always take place in Austin. So people tend to go to that, probably not as often as they go to Family, which is coming up in February. We do believe it hasn't yet been fully confirmed it's going to be in Anaheim. That's a longer walk, by the way. I don't think Nate and I are driving to that one. That's going to be in Anaheim, and that historically is going to happen just after Valentine's Day. He dropped it on Valentine's Day a few times. Not a good look.
Yeah, that's a bunch.
I reminded my wife he's on his second marriage. Not that family reunion caused that for Gary, but let's be mindful of the fact that some people, do want to be home and maybe go to dinner and pretend that their marriage matters. That being said, the other big thing that's coming this way. So if you don't have Mega Camp circled in Austin, in Boston, not to be confused with Austin with a B, in Boston, spelled differently. October 2 and 3, I believe, is fall masterminds, not just for New England, for the whole country.
Everybody's
Everyone's coming to Boston. So that's going to be a huge event. Obviously, it would be wise if you're a little far away to stay. So start talking to friends now about grabbing hotel rooms and stuff like that. If your mom lives in Chelmsford, maybe you're staying there. I don't know. I don't think I will. I think that'll be too clunky. I don't know what
Everybody
I'm doing.
call Cheryl.
Nate hasn't invited me yet. I don't know if I'm going. But anyway, just know that fall masterminds for the entire company are taking place in Boston. That's going to be a huge take. And that's going to be an awesome opportunity to have the whole country come here and see our fair city a little further south. And then, of course, Anaheim in February. These things, the only reason we're reminding you about these things because you're thinking, oh, I'll book it later. I'll think about it later. Circle the calendar now. Brace yourself for it. And please understand, and I say this with love, if you get through your entire career at Keller Williams and you never go to one of these things, you sort of did it wrong. I think the opportunity to build your referral network, I think the opportunity to have your mind blown. The first time, you'll remember this one, the first time that Troy went to family, it was Orlando. And he's sitting, he and Renee are sitting like a row in front of us, and they walked somebody out. And the numbers go up on the big board. They show all their GCI. And of course, it was a rainmaker, so it was the numbers for the entire team. And you could have fit like 5 of Troy's worlds inside of this kid's numbers. And he just spun around and looked at Nate, and he's like, "What the?" And it's like, "Yeah, like so we bring our big fish to that huge ocean, and they get an idea of what the possibilities are." So, if you're thinking, "Can I go to mega camp?" I'm not a mega agent. It's we're not going to call it mediocre camp. We're not going to call it crappy camp. We're not calling it new kids camp. It's mega camp, so you can go have your mind blown. So everyone's invited to all of these things, and it's a great opportunity to find out more about the company and understand what makes us tick and all the opportunity that's out there for you. Because there's so many different, it's like going to college, Zoe, and the campus green is covered with all the clubs, right? And then you're like, oh, there's like Nate just did a mastermind for 25 and under here in our market center, right? And then of course there is the Keller Williams Young Professionals, which is technically 39 and under. But then I got a phone call from Texas. They're like, well, you can go to the meetings. I'm like, have you seen my head? Like I have more gray hair than everybody else in the room. So it's 39 and under for Keller Williams Young Professionals, but there's that group. And then all the other divisions that you might not know about. We've now got sports and entertainment. So we're going to start to build up a whole army of people that are working with entertainers and athletes who are traveling around. And that's sort of stolen from the backstory of Jason Abrams. Do you know his whole story? His backstory of how he got here? Yeah. So he ultimately had a show that was on HGTV or something for a little while. It got picked up by NBC, and then he never finished doing it because they had there was a little kerfuffle about they wanted it to be scripted, and he's like, my show is not scripted. And he had already signed the contract, and they agreed to disagree, and he got paid for like 3 years for doing nothing for NBC.
Wow, that's pretty cool. How do I get that job?
Right?
That one I want.
It's like a paid internship. When do you go to the office? I don't know. Yeah. So they obviously sort of, that's born out of what he did, and it's an opportunity to be the liaison in Boston if somebody's getting traded, like LeBron would never come here because he apparently made some ridiculous remark in the last few days about us. God bless him. That being said, there's a lot of different...
The Bruins are rebuilding, so there's opportunity there. So.
Are they, though? I feel like that's going to be a hot topic at your house.
Don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I don't know what to... I am...
And Chris Sale and his broken finger are now done, so the Red Sox are over. We're just waiting for the Patriots now. Just wait. It's football season almost. That's the way we're going to look at it. We are heading into Ignite. If you do need help with your stuff, I was so confused. I felt bad yesterday because I gave out Babs information, and I was thinking, oh, she's on vacation. I shouldn't have done that. She wasn't on vacation. No, I was completely incorrect. I thought she was, and then she's like, no, I just went away for the weekend. I'm like, well, so did I. So I was on vacation too, I guess. We were in Stowe. Anyway, so
everybody went on vacation.
Yeah, so Babs is around. So if you need help with your marketing, you can go to Time with Babs, BABS, timewithbabs.com. You can look at her full suite of services at KWCLMmarketing.com. If you need your brokers,
headshots now.
What's happening?
They're so good. She does headshots. They're so good.
Oh yeah, like if you have a very disappointing headshot from like when you were back in production, maybe you should. I think I'm going to have her do sepia tone and black and white. I'm not even joking.
I feel like you should. So, as somebody who
hang on, I'm going to give it to you. You're gonna love this. Hang on.
Oh, go, dear.
There you go.
Oh,
Go ahead.
oh my gosh. Oh, here we
Yep.
go. Oh, that's so much. Okay. There's way too much tone on tone. I can't handle it.
This is what it looks like. Look at the gray.
I know.
Look at the gray pop. Yeah. Keep going.
Just do.
Do you
all
want me
of
to make it
Do all
more
of them.
confusing? No.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
We'll see you in Ignite, everybody.
What? Go ahead. Finish your thought.
No, do all of them. At least have the option of the regular color.
Oh, okay.
For those of us who make content sometimes, it is nice.
I'm
to be
dragging
able
it back.
to
How's
match,
that? We're back.
Match where we're at. Oh, we're so much better. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love actually how in black and white you can see what really is the same tone, because the mic and your face is actually the same, so they blend completely into each other.
That's horrifying.
Who knew? Color is amazing, everyone. Color
Yes.
theory with Zoe. Good morning.
Color theory with Zoe.
Yeah.
Sure. That
Okay.
being said, if you need help from your brokers, it is broker at KWCLM.com for your big general questions. Don't forget, tomorrow, you've got all three. We've got Mass, New Hampshire, Maine and New Hampshire going on for tomorrow. The All Partners meeting is tomorrow in Meredith. That is 12 to 1:30. Then at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon, right after that, our fearless leader, Nathan Dickey, is going to be in the building. He's going to teach about the disappearing cap, which was conceptualized a while ago, and it's an opportunity for you to attract talent from other brokerages that come play with us. They name you procuring cause, and we reduce your cap for the next financial year, and he's about to plus it. So I'm not going to share the old math because I think I heard the new math, and it's amazeballs. So you should be here for that.
Ooh,
Following week, next Thursday, next Thursday in Portsmouth, he's going to teach it again. So it is a be in the room. He will not be on camera. The FBI is looking for him. So it's a be in the room tomorrow at 1:30 with Nathan for that. We'll see you in and around the Market Center. We'll see you at KellerIgnite.com in mere minutes for beautiful downtown Ignite. Thank you, Zoe. See you guys.